The Cesar Chavez Bridge behind us could be improved because of the federal funding that has been passed with this infrastructure law going into effect in November. And the Transportation Secretary was in town today to explain why he thinks billions of dollars in federal funding is needed. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg took a Ride electric bus to the Kansas riverfront Friday afternoon with Kansas U.S. Congresswoman Sharice Davids. The secretary talked about the funding coming to the state of Kansas through the infrastructure law that went into effect in November.
It's going to help us build more electric buses to help kids get to school without being exposed to toxic fumes. It's going to help us expand public transit to make commutes faster and traffic lighter.
Most importantly, the secretary said, it's going to create what he calls good-paying union jobs, saying tens of thousands of bridges are in need of repair across the country.
And when they close, when they have to be restricted because of load limits, or worse, when a bridge collapses, it impacts everyone.
The secretary says the federal government plans to fix up to 15,000 bridges around the United States.
The biggest bridge investment since that son of Kansas, President Eisenhower, launched the interstate highway system itself. And that is underway as we speak.
Missouri is expected to get about $7 billion over 5 years in funding for highways and bridges. Kansas is expected to get $2.8 billion over that same time period. The secretary also opened a grant program for states to compete in Friday, so they can try to get even more federal funding than what's already been allotted to fix their bridges. So leaders at the state level get to decide which bridges, of course, in their state are up for this federal funding. The transportation secretary said by looking at the Cesar Chavez Bridge specifically behind me, this could be involved in federal funding in the future. But of course, it's up to the state of Missouri or the state of Kansas to decide which bridges actually get federal funding. John?